Alright, people, I've read this book called Occultism, and I just want to share the information with the public. And you guys can form your own opinion about the information and everything else, so you don't have to agree with me. And if you do, that's great. But if you don't, leave a comment. Let me know why. I like to hear people's opinions about things, so that would be great as well. You know, it's not great, but it's great. But let me get to the information for you guys, though. Theurgy is the highest degree of occultism. If you don't know what theurgy is, let me tell you. Theurgy was the conjuring of beneficent spirits using an appropriate ritual to employ the superior powers of supernatural beings for earthly purposes. This belief in the power of sympathy was present in classical times, but it experienced a great resurgence under the stimulus of Renaissance Neo-Platonism. Now, this is exactly what theurgy is, and if you're a Christian or if you've read the Bible, you should clearly know magic, sorcery, anything to do with that stuff should not be practiced, especially the conjuring of spirits. If you don't know why, you should really look at the life of Saul, how Saul and his kids died because of a mistake that he made, and he knew that he shouldn't have made, because it was clearly told to them from Moses' time all the way down to his time. So that was something that was already established. And if you don't know what that is, he went to a witch and he summoned Samuel. But guess what? It wasn't Samuel, because the Bible says that the dead know not anything. So guess what? Samuel didn't go to heaven. Samuel didn't go to hell. Samuel was in Sheol. If you look up Sheol in the Jewish tradition is a resting place where every soul goes until Judgment Day. So, like I said, we shouldn't be trying to summon spirits. We shouldn't be thinking we're going to summon a spirit and thinking we're talking to our dead loved ones on a Ouija board. Summoning a demon. Let me continue with the information. Necromancy is limited to the summoning of dead souls, but the theurgists of the 19th century evoke entities qualified by them as jinni. By the way, that is the same thing that is mentioned in the Quran, so that's not a coincidence. But angels of light, exalted spirits, spirits of fire, etc. In their meetings, scattered throughout the world, they worship Lucifer. They worship Lucifer. Pay attention to that. Remember, Lucifer is still Satan. They're not two distinct people, one and the same. But it says this also. The three mysterious letters, JBM, that the common initiates see in the Masonic temples are reproduced in the meeting rooms of the Luciferians. But they no longer mean Jachin, Boaz, and Mabon, as in the lodges, nor Jacques, Borgiaud, if I'm saying it correctly, Malay, as with the Knights Kadosh. In theurgy, these three letters mean Jesus, Bethlehemitus, and Maledictus, if I'm saying it correctly. Theurgy is therefore pure Satanism. Get the information, people. You can form your own opinions about this. Moreover, it is important to know that the Kabbalists admitted to the mysteries of theurgy never mentioned the word Satan. They looked upon certain descendant adepts who invoked the devil under the name of Satan as heretics, whose system they call Goetti or black magic. They called their own practices theurgy or white magic. So look here, the Mason unknowingly and the witchcraft knowingly invoke Lucifer as the good spirit. And Satan is somebody totally distinct from him, a different person. Look at that. So, white magic, Lucifer. Black magic, the devil, Satan. It's not what the Bible says, people, though. He's the same person. He was called Lucifer in heaven, but his name changed because now he's not a good person. He's not a good God. He's not bringing the light of the one true God. He's bringing his own light, which is corrupt and is dark. But like I said, the Bible says that the Satan can transform himself into an angel of light, so he can appear that way, but it's not really the case.